Good evening, everyone. Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday, March the 7th, and welcome to another edition of the Detox Divas. My name is Miriam Kareem, and we have an amazing presentation for you all tonight. In honor of Mother's Day, which is coming up this Sunday, May the 10th, we are going to have a nice discussion with some of the amazing moms of green organics. We have a nice lineup of people that I have met personally, and they are some amazing people, amazing moms, and they love Green Organics products, and they are going to share with you what their favorites are. So, quick thing about me, I've been married for 27 years. My name is Miriam Kareem. I'm a mother of five. I'm a knitter, a fiber artist, been a fiber artist for 17 years. I'm a cat granny to four fur babies. I've earned over 11K in Green Organics commissions. And I just love helping people get healthy. I love talking to people, and I love giving people what I've had a chance to have. So that's just a little bit about me. And I'm just going to quickly share my favorite Green Organics product, which is black seed oil. We have an amazing black seed oil. And I know some of you may, I'm sorry, y'all, if that was your favorite, this is my favorite. I take this daily. I don't know if you can you guys see this, the black seed oil, but it's my favorite. Um it's helped so much with my allergies. I used to suffer from allergies for 44 years. And if you live in Texas, or if you live in a climate where sinus and allergies are just like the worst, that's I live in Texas, and it was just horrible, horrible. And when I started taking black seed oil, the kind that we offer consistently on a daily basis, um my I noticed. I was like, well, why am I not sneezing anymore? And I was like, I haven't done anything differently, but and it clicked. I was like, oh, I'm taking a black seed oil. So daily, I take it twice a day, and I take about this much. Let's see if I can do this about. I take a dropper full twice a day. Can y'all see this? But that's what I take under my tongue, and just leave it there for about a minute and then swallow, and then maybe wash it down with some water. If you know, if the taste I'm used to, it's got a peppery taste, sort of bitter but not unbearable. You'll get used to it. You can also put it like in salads. You can put it in anything really, on your food or your soup, and just, take it like that. If you don't really like it, you put it, some people put it in their coffee, their tea, what have you. I take it straight, make sure I'm not missing anything. So, but yeah. But our first guest, well, first let me just quickly talk about our Green Organics team. Um, the company owners, our amazing company owners are Paula Scarcella and her husband, Ben Scarcella. And he has an amazing story of how this company began. He had a condition called vasculitis, which is the inflammation of the blood vessels. And we have an amazing product formulator, and we're going to talk about her next. But basically, their motto is that they want to build an extraordinary company making a positive difference in the health of people worldwide with products we proudly stand behind with a 100% no questions asked guarantee. And this is our product formulator. Her name is Alexandria Brighton. She's an aromatherapy formulator, an educator, and owner of the Brighton Institute of Botanical Studies with over 30 years of experience in Ayurvedic medicine, aromatherapy, herbal, and the natural remedy world. So their partnership with Green Organics is based upon Alexandria's unconditional belief and trust in Ben and Paula Scarcella. In 2012, they formed a partnership to offer Alexandria's formulas exclusively through our sister company, Goldisana, and later in early 2017, Heart and Body Naturals was born. So I want to state a quick disclaimer. Okay, so this presentation is for information and educational purposes only, and it is not intended to replace the advice of a qualified, certified medical professional. The Heart and Body Naturals, the presenter, the Detox Divas do not endorse, promote, or recommend any specific products, treatments, or therapies for health purposes. Statements in this presentation have not yet been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. The products and information discussed in this presentation are not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any or prevent any illness or disease. So the best thing is just consult with a qualified healthcare provider before making any changes to your diet, supplement use, prescription drug use, your lifestyle. Basically, check with your healthcare provider before using or trying any of these products. So our first guest is Miss Charlotte Whitaker. She is an amazing, amazing mom. She's raised 14 children since living in Georgia. She's a member of the Women's Veterans Association. She supports several school organizations. She loves helping others. She's currently raising 3 young basketball players, and she's been doing that since 2005. She supports many school organizations, and she loves supporting women leaving prison. So I'm going to hand it over to you, Miss Whitaker. I know you've got some great information for us to tell us what your favorite products are and why.
Okay, now you can get somebody else to admit the people in.
Okay, we got it covered.
Can you see me?
Yeah, we can see you.
Can you see me?
Can you all see her?
Anyway.
No, you just see the slide.
You see the slide? Click on the slide and then you'll see me.
Okay.
Do you see me now?
Nope. Hold on. Give it 1 second. Can you all see her now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Okay, continue.
I see a picture.
Okay.
Slide.
I still see the slide.
1 second, y'all. Can y'all see her now?
No, we see you twice.
Well, start talking, Miss Whitaker. Hold on. Let's see. Show grid. Can you all see anything? What can you all see?
I see Coach Whitaker. Once she start to talk, she'll pop up.
Okay, so just let her.
Can you see me now? Can you see me now? If I dance, can you see me?
Yes.
Nope.
I see you, Coach.
You can. All righty.
Miriam.
Great. Good afternoon to everybody. Good evening. Marion got me doing this, but the first thing I do in the morning time is rush upstairs to get my Nova coffee. I left my Nova coffee in the house. I'm in the car ducking the noise from the kids. They got tests going on and they're studying together. But when I fix that Nova coffee, I'm still letting people in, Marion. Can somebody else do that?
Yes, you all please help her. Thank you.
Okay, with my Nova coffee, I just started drinking it without the agrar sugar. I'm trying to do a lot of things without sugar because a couple months ago, they said that I was borderline diabetic. As skinny as I am and the way I eat, well, I eat a lot of junk. I didn't want to be borderline diabetic. So I started taking the GLP along with my husband. Needless to say, I lost 20 pounds. I went from 136 down to 120.1. I about screamed. My clothes was hanging off of me. I had to go back and buy a pack of pins to put in the waist of my pants. So I'm not taking GLP-1 anymore. But anyway, in my Nova coffee, I put Purge Tonic in my coffee, along with cayenne pepper. The reason I put the cayenne pepper in is because I was told that it eats a parasite, and the purge pushes the parasites out. Now, when we first got the purge tonic, we didn't have the cayenne pepper, but I was told that purge tonic pushes parasites out. So, knowing Charlotte, ex drill, I want to see these parasites. I'm still letting people in. I want to see the parasites. So I spent about 10 minutes sitting on the toilet with a piece of toilet paper where I had pooped in the toilet. And I'm looking for the parasites. And I sit there for 15 minutes. And all of a sudden, there was this little bitty thing, little white thing that came out of my poop. And guess what? I about screamed. But I knew it worked. And that was without the cayenne pepper. So I put these two in my Nova coffee along with my colon support, because my brother, out of the 11 of us, he had colon cancer. I didn't want to get colon cancer. I want to keep my colon clean. So instead of taking all of these things individually, it tastes okay in my coffee. Also in my coffee, I put purity. I put the purity in my coffee because my family suffers with chronic constipation.
Mhm.
And this is some good stuff. If you haven't tried it, it's a little expensive, but if you haven't tried it, it don't take but a little bit of it. You can actually put it in your water or any other drink. I've never taken it by itself. I've always put it in my coffee. I know you say I put a lot of stuff in my coffee, but I put my black seed oil in my coffee in the morning. I put it under my tongue at night. How about, can you see? I got black strands coming in my hair. When I go to my hairdresser, she says, Charlotte, are you dyeing your hair? I say, dyeing my hair, what color? She said, you got a lot of black strands in it. So when you wash it, you could see the black more as opposed to after it's done. But my hair looks salt and pepper when I wash it. And it's because of that black seed oil, that anti-aging from that NRF2, the nerf, that's like turning a light switch on, telling your body to do what it did when you were younger. And I
Mhm.
love that. So those are what I put in my coffee along with my liver support. Now I'm going to make some of y'all jealous because after I cook breakfast, before I eat breakfast, I take my mind, my body, and my soul, and I put a scoop of each in my water bottle. But I have some things that some of you don't have, because me, I'm a believer of stocking up because I don't want to run out. I'm still letting people in. I don't want to run out. So, in my mind, body, and soul, don't get mad. I put my liquid magnesium, and I still got another bottle. I put my zinc, and I still got another bottle. Marcus, I was going to send it to you if you want to call, but hey, they may not get no more. I put my potassium in my mind, body, and soul. And I also put my iron in my mind, body, and soul. Healing trilogy is what we call it here. Um, when I had my last blood test about 3 weeks ago, not only did I not test positive for being borderline diabetic because of taking that GLP-1 for 2 months, but all of my levels were good. All of them, they're always good. My favorite, castor seed oil. I still use this castor seed oil. Ever since this castor seed oil, and I'm not making no medical claim, I'm telling you what happened to me. When my grandson passed, Shortly after that, my brother passed, and my mind was in a strort, and I had 1,000 things I had to do to get ready, shipping bodies and stuff. I knew I had a lump on my right breast, and I didn't know what to do. I said, I'll see the doctor later. But my niece, Carolyn Mel Stokes, she came to visit us. And I was telling her about that lump. And she said, well, why don't you put the castor seed oil on it? I said, well, what am I put that on there for? So she goes online and she looks up these thousands of things that the castor seed oil does. And with us, this is not like the old fashioned castor oil that mama used to give us that we want to throw up after we take it. This is not bad. My even 3-year-old grandson put it under his tongue and just going on about his business, just like I do.
Yeah.
I still take it internally, but I still rub it on both breasts. Sometimes I rub it on my stomach because you can get boils and cysts and stuff inside your stomach. So I'm not using the panty liners for 3 months. I was putting this on my panty liners, sticking it down in my bra, and going on about my business. By the time I went to see the doctor, he sends me to get an ultrasound mammogram. And when they did the mammogram, they were so, I mean, the thing had shrunk. It hadn't shrunk all the way, but it had shrunk. And so he gonna send me to get a biopsy, which means they got to cut it. And normally, if you do have cancer and they cut it, you're spreading it more and more and more. So I go to get this ultrasound. I mean, yeah. And on the end of this needle is a little clip, like scissors, that they stick in you. And at first they couldn't find it. We feeling and digging ain't but so big as it is. And she finally found it. There it is. And when she got the needle to it, it just vanished. Just vanished. Wow. And clear out. She said, oh my God, what happened? This never happened before. And what did you say you would take it? I said, some castor seed oil. As a matter of fact, I got some in my purse. She said, you have an extra bottle? I did have an extra bottle. And I gave it to her. And she's been ordering it consistently. Beetroot Max. The reason I take Beetroot Max, because a lot of people not realizing that we eat every day. And whether you eat breakfast, lunch, or dinner, some form of your food has got some grease in it. So if you take a glass of ice water and you pour hot grease in it, what you're going to get? You're going to get a lump of grease at the top. Big, thick lump. Same thing happens in your arteries. And you wonder why so many people have clogged arteries. That grease done built up in there and all that yuck and stuff like that. This Beetroot Max, I know for a fact that this works because my husband stepped on a nail 2 times and one of his toes had gotten infected. First thing the doctor wanted to do is go in and put in a stent. Okay, it's the arteries bothering him that's causing that. Okay, so they go in to do surgery. How about the doctor comes out to talk to me? He hadn't been in there 10 minutes. And he said, Miss Whitaker, I got some good news this time. I said, what's the good news? He said, I went into the major arteries of your husband on the right side, and we was going to put a balloon in and a stent. He said, but for some reason, his arteries was immaculate from the time that we went in before. He said, I was so confused that I went in on the other side and I checked that side and that was immaculate. He says, your husband eating beets? Oh, you're going to ask me, is my husband eating beets as long as he been seeing you? But anyway, this is why I take the Beetroot Max. My Vitality, I drink that.
Miss Charlotte, you're going to go through the whole product line.
No, I'm not. That's it. I'm gonna give y'all a
Okay.
break and let y'all go on. But look, that
Okay.
live advice, I carry that in my purse every day because I'm always running into somebody with a headache.
Mhm, mhm.
Back to you,
Yeah,
Marion.
that's really good. You are so welcome. You all give Miss Charlotte some love in the chat. She had some really, really great. She's, if anybody has experience with these products, it's her. I mean, she has so she could probably tell you about every product that we have in our product line. Her and Coach Seymour and Coach Marcus and a few others. So please give her some love and thank you so much for hopping on and happy Mother's Day to you. Thank you so much. Our next guest is going to be Sonia Sanders. She is a massage therapist. She loves helping people to relax. She has a fur baby named Rusty, and Rusty is hilarious, and she loves to travel. So, Tanya, are you able to unmute yourself?
Yes, Miriam, I am, and I want to
Okay,
thank
awesome. Please tell us about what your favorite HBM product is and what you love about it.
you. Okay, so can you guys see? Got the Java Slim here. I'm
There we
trying to
go.
there we go. Can you see it?
Hold your hand behind it, kind of, sort of. There you go.
So
Okay.
there's the Java Slim along with the Tulsi trim and the lemon oil. So with the Java Slim, when it first came back, I told Miriam, I said, I'm not a coffee person because everybody's asking me, you drink coffee? You drink coffee? No, I don't drink coffee because I don't like the smell of it. But I tried the Java Slim and it doesn't taste like coffee to me. I make it with hot water. I put peppermint syrup in it and honey, and I drink my coffee cup, which is here, full of my Java Slim. And when I drink it in the morning, I say, well, I won't say full, but I'm not hungry till lunch. That time I can be able to eat a healthy lunch and I'm not just sitting there craving stuff. Like my coworkers, they're like, okay, what are we gonna eat? What are we gonna eat? You know, I can eat a salad and feel good about eating my salad with my chicken. And it takes me from the morning till the afternoon. And I just love me some Java Slam. I also um take the black seed oil as well twice a day in the morning and at night to help me sleep at night because sometimes I have a problem sleeping. So I do that. And because I massage a lot of veterans, I recommend the black seed oil to them and I tell them how to take it. I have one client on it right now and the testimony that he gave me on yesterday is that it is helping him sleep. And I said, "Oh, that sounds great. So now it's time for you to order some more." You know how we get people, right?
Absolutely.
But I also wanted to tell my story about the castor seed oil. So when I heard Miss Charlotte's testimony about how it made her lump go down. So every year that I have my mammogram for the last 5 years, I've always had to go back because on the left side, they always say, okay, it's something there. It's fatty tissue. I had a breast reduction, so it's fatty tissue. But this year in February, oh my God, I can say I did not have to go back and do a second imaging because I've been using the castor seed oil, but I add the fat detox in with it. And that I have been using that ever since. I rub that on the sides of my breast. I rub it on my stomach to help with it going down in my thighs and this part on my arms. So thank you, Miss Charlotte, for that. I just added a little bit of kick to it by putting the fat detox in it to help break up the fat in my areas where, I have the fatty tissue. I just want to thank you, Miriam, for showcasing me tonight. And you guys, that's all I have to say about the products that I use.
Oh, you all give her a warm welcome. I'm sorry. Give her a round of applause in the chat. Y'all, it's a crazy day. Okay. It's a crazy day. I'm just excited about so many things going on. So please forgive me. But please give her some love in the chat. She is an amazing, amazing person. And if you just meet her in person, she's just so bubbly. She would just make you just love her. Okay, so next we have Miss Katrina King. She's been married for 36 years, proud parent of grown twins. They are grown, no more kids, they're grown. She's recently retired and she loves making health and happiness in her life and in other people's lives a top priority. So, Katrina, can you please share with us what your favorite product is and why you love it?
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Miriam, for having me on. Can you hear me? Can you
Yep,
guys hear me?
I can
Okay.
hear you.
Well, Miss Charlotte kind of covered just about everything, but I will talk about a few products that I really enjoy. Um, my first product that I enjoyed is the Body Beat Max because it helps with my cardiovascular. And about 2 years ago, I was having heart palpitations and diagnosed with an early sign of the PVC. And I was having the palpitations and irregular heartbeats. So my doctor wanted me to wear a heart monitor for a week. So after that, I followed up with my cardiologist, and she suggested that she said it was a mild case and everything looked good, but she suggests that I take, medication to calm it down. So this was like 2.5 years ago. And so she just told me to take the medication as needed because it wasn't really rapid, but I just started taking it every now and then until I was introduced to the Body Beat Max. And since start taking that, I haven't taken the medicine in over 2 years. I take the Body
Ooh.
Beat Max twice a day. I love it. It gives me energy. It's helping my heart. I just love the Body Beat Max. But my other favorite, I got so many favorites, just like most of us. But then my
Mhm.
other one is the Berberine ACV. So the berberine ACV, I start my day off with that so I can have the energy to exercise and move around. Since using the berberine ACV, I have released over 30 pounds since last year. It helps me exercise a little more, gives me that extra energy. And even my son called me this morning and he said, Ma, I'm almost out of the berberine ACV. I need to order some more. I said, cool.
Mhm.
He said, I really think it's helping curb my appetite because he's a big eater. So he was like, that berberine ACV is really working. So I need to put that on auto ship. So my
Mhm.
favorite tool is the berberine ACV and the Body Beat Max. And of course, I take the black seed oil daily. I take the Mind, Body, and Soul every day because it helps with inflammation. And I think I'm feeling good and feeling better because I release a lot of that inflammation out of my body. And so when that inflammation is gone, you can move around a little bit more. I can jump on my trampoline more. I can get on my vibration plate more. I can walk in the water more. I can swim more. I just can move my body more and more excited about it because these natural products has helped me a lot. I mean, I know we take medication. Most people take medication and they, when you introduce them to something like that, a lot of my customers have said, well, my doctor got me on this and my doctor got me on that. And that's fine too. But sometimes a natural approach is a good approach. And I would say don't be afraid to try something natural that may help you. So I have a lot of good products that I truly love. But the berberine ACV, the beetroot max, the black seed oil, those are my go-to. Thank you, Miriam, for having me on.
You are so welcome, and I'm happy for you
Thank
that
you.
these products are working out for you, and all of you that have given your testimonies. You guys, we have an amazing testimony coming up, and just not really testimonies, but she's just going to share her products as well, and that is Miss Lillian Corville. Lillian is an amazing, amazing lady. If you have not been in a room where she is, her story is amazing. She's a wife and mother, a former LPN, officially retiring in June. She's a grandmother. She's got off 75 prescription medications, and she
Mhm.
loves our products and she loves sharing them with others. So, Lillian, are you able to unmute?
Hello, Miriam. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Lillian. How are you today?
I am great. How are all of you?
We doing wonderful. Tell us your story. What do you love
Awesome.
and why?
Like Miriam said, I'm a wife, a mother, a grandmother, and a former nurse. For 27 years, I lived in relentless pain from interstitial cystitis and endometriosis. It wasn't just discomfort, it was the kind of pain that just takes over your life. And I was placed on Actique, which Actique is a form of fentanyl. I started at 100 mics a day, 3 times a day, but it didn't stop there. It escalated all the way to 1,800 micrograms every 4 hours, along with Demerol. When that path ended, they implanted a pain pump, and I lived with that for 5 years. Then came all the complications, a torn catheter, multiple blood patches, a dura repair, and which brought on massive debilitating headaches, the kind that makes even lifting your head up feel impossible. 2 surgeries for that, weeks of recovery, lying on my face with trying to heal, still searching for relief. I had a spinal cord stimulator implanted and a bladder stimulator for control of my bladder. I lived with those for 15 years. At one point, I was on 75 prescriptions, along with Botox injections in my bladder and vaginal cuff, internal pelvic floor therapy that threw the pain totally out the roof. But deep down inside, I knew there had to be another way. So I started my journey with black seed oil. It was horrible tasting. I just told my sponsor, I don't know how in the world I'll be able to take this stuff. But my taste buds finally adapted, and thank God, because black seed oil is known as the remedy for everything but death. And I didn't fully understand that at first. I just knew I was searching for something that could help me when nothing else seemed to do anything for me. Then came the Nova coffee, and that was a turning point for me. It helped me with my emotional and mental status. It helped me to begin to feel like myself again, clear, calmer, more grounded. Next, I added mind, body, and soul and fulvic acid. And that's when things really started to come together, supporting my body on a deeper level, working alongside with black seed oil. I began to feel changes, not just physically, but in my mind and my spirit. My osteoarthritis became more manageable. My energy improved, and I felt a sense of internal clearing. I also use Align essential oil on my feet to help with back pain that I had been having injections for 21 years. I no longer take those. I also use Prosperity along with prayer. This is my own personal journey. It's not a medical claim, but have honestly say I feel better today than I have in years. I still have a few days where I need a little extra rest, but nothing compared to being bedridden all day long and missing out on life. Today, I'm present. I'm spending time with my husband, fishing, cooking, and living. I'm making memories with my children, and the greatest joy of all, as I get to watch my grandchildren grow, cheering them at baseball games, and watching my beautiful princess shine in her dance competitions. In just 6 months, I weaned myself off of 75 prescriptions, and for 7 years now, I have been weaned off of everything. I'm completely prescription free. After 27 years of pain, procedures, and dependence, I found freedom. This is not a medical claim. This is my personal story and experience. And if you're in the middle of your struggle right now, I understand that place. But I also know this, there is another side. And if you're curious about what I've been using or want to hear more about my journey, send me a message and I'll be happy to share. Because that's my purpose in life now, is to share these products and how your life can be transformed just like mine. God bless all of you.
Oh, Lillian, there's not a dry eye in here. Oh my goodness,
Thank
you
you for
all,
listening.
please give her some love in the chat. It's her testimony is so amazing. And I could feel it as you talked about how, what you were going through. I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine. But I'm so grateful that I have been able to meet you, hug you, um, and just grateful that I've been able to meet people like you here at Green Organics. It's just such a special, special place. So thank you so much for sharing your testimony with us. Happy Mother's Day to
Happy
you and
Mother's Day
all the
to all of
moms.
you.
Y'all got me crying in here now.
God bless y'all.
But yeah, just absolutely amazing. So next up, at the top of the hour, we have Coach Marcus Jones, and he will be sharing our natural overview of Heart and Body Naturals and go to Sana. And he's gonna, I think, have some special information for you all tonight. So please hop on right after this call. It starts at 8 p.m. Central, so that would be 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. And if sharing and helping others is your passion, like these young ladies here have shared their passion, please join our business overview at 8 p.m. Central at One Team, One Dream Hangout.com. And the passcode is Go One Team. So thank you all so much
Can you say that
for
again?
sharing.
Can you say that
I'm
again?
sorry. It's hold on, I'll go back. Can you see it on the screen?
No, let me see, can I move this over?
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can make it bigger. How's that? Can you see it now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. It's One Team, One Dream Hangout.com. I'll send you the link.
Kiara just put it in the chat too.
Okay, thank you. And that's at
Welcome.
8 p.m. Central Time. So that's in about 22 minutes. 22 minutes. And you can hear what our company is all about, how you can earn an extra income, how you can have access to all of these products, and how you can share these products with other people. So again, happy Mother's Day to all of the moms. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. And hopefully next time we'll have an amazing presentation for you to learn how you can get healthy and share information with others. My name is Miriam Kareem. Thank you all so much for attending, and bye for now.